Hi everyone. This video is a how-to video to show you how you can use your Google Drive account to upload Word documents, Microsoft Word documents off a desktop or off a USB stick, and convert them into identical duplicates using Google Docs, which is one of the programs in Google Drive. This is the interior of the actual Drive account, and it pretty much acts as a desktop computer for you in the cloud. These accounts are created in the Google domain, and therefore you're doing your work pretty much in the cloud on the internet. The advantage to working in the cloud is that the cloud will never crash on you. It's even if the computers go down, the internet never does and never will. So you'll never lose any work that you're currently working on. Unlike a PC where if the system crashes and you haven't saved changes, you might lose the last changes that you made to the document or the document altogether if you didn't save it. So if you take a look at my cursor right up here, there's my symbol. If I click on it, it shows that it's frankvillardo1@gmail.com. This is my personal account. And if I click over here on the tab, I've also opened up my Frank Villardo at ycdsb.ca account. So you can see what's inside my folder. This is my ycdsbk12.ca account, which is right up here. So by opening two different tabs, I can sign in to multiple Drive accounts at the same time. So for you guys, it would be you could have your ycdsb.ca account open as well as your K12.ca account open at the same time simply by creating tabs at the top. And in order to create a tab, you would simply click on this section here of the outside of the window, and it will create an additional tab for you. So we've just created an additional tab. And because I'm working in my account, it'll open up a tab in my account domain. So I'm going to click this off and go back to my drive. So in here, this is your drive. And if you click on new, it'll show you that you've got options for folder, file upload, folder upload, and then you have Google Docs, which is equivalent to Microsoft Word, Google Slides, which is equivalent to Microsoft Excel, and Google Slides, which would be equivalent to working on a PowerPoint or creating a PowerPoint for either students or yourselves. So let's click on new again. So this is the interior of my account. Now down here, you'll notice that in personal accounts, you'll get 15 gigabytes of space, of memory, free from Google if it's a private account. The school accounts, the students and the teachers have unlimited gigabytes of information and space, lifetime, which is a great way for Google to attract future users. And that's the reason that the students and the teachers are getting pretty much free gigabytes of storage space that are unlimited and we don't have to pay for. That's our ycdsb K12 account as well as our ycdsb.ca account. So in here, you'll notice that I have a couple of programs. One is WeVideo. The other one is Screencastify, and this is the one that I'm using to actually create these videos and how-to videos for you. I also have an Excel document in here, Hockey Ice Times, that I uploaded from a USB stick, which I'll use a little later on, and Getting Started, a PDF file. Now, if you're going to create a brand new document, you would log into your account, and then you would take a look at a Google page like this. And if it doesn't appear quite like this, where it shows you the matrix, you would just tab so that you can get a Google page that does have this matrix. And when you click on it, if you click on Drive, it'll take you directly to your Drive account. If you click on Gmail, it'll take you directly to your Gmail account. So if I click on Gmail, I now have this tab going directly to my Gmail account. And you'll notice that it just takes a few seconds for Gmail account to load, and there it is right there. This is the interior of my Gmail account right now. So this is my K-12 account, and this is the account that I'm going to be using for this particular demonstration with you guys. So I'm going to close my Gmail account, tab back in here into my drive, and show you how to create a document and some of the things that you can do with the document once it's been created. So again, here's new and here's docs. So if I come in here and I go to new and click on docs, it'll automatically open up a Google Doc document. And pretty much the appearance is identical to a Microsoft Word document. And you've got all the functions up here, changing the size. If you want to change the size of the writing that you're using, you want to change the fonts, you can go in here and change all the fonts. And you can also bold it out. So pretty much anything you can do with a Microsoft Word document, you can also do with this document. So let's say I want to center this as a title, and we'll call this my Google Doc, my Google document. There you go, right there. And I'll just click on there and bring it back to the left. So this is my first Google Doc created in my drive. Now, unlike a PC where you have to save your work, when you're working in the cloud on Google Drive, you don't have to save it, but you do have to rename it. Otherwise, it'll just save a whole bunch of untitled documents in your drive. So first thing that you tell the students or yourselves to do is to go to File, Rename. The section here highlights in blue usually takes the first part of a title or something in order to create a name on its own. And we'll just hit the backspace key, and I'll just call this Doc 1. And there it is right there. So right now we've created a document called Doc 1 by going to File and Rename. And I can check, if I tab into my drive, that the document is there, and sure enough, there it is right there, Doc 1. So we've created a document. We can be working in this document, and at the same time, I can have a separate window open, and I can see the document inside of my drive, which is right here, Doc 1. So I'm just going to go back and put down, this is my first document created in Google Drive. So remember that you have to go into New, Docs, File, Rename, and rename your document, and that'll end this particular lesson right now. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for part 2.